Hey you guys, so I'm sure you guys have seen from the intro what we're going to be doing today. This set is inspired by Ellen Nailed It, I believe her name is, on Instagram, so I will link her picture up here for you all. And I just switched a few things up, only on accident actually. It wasn't even on purpose, but I did end up switching the design up a little bit, so I will get into detail about that when we get there. But right now I am just going to prep my nails, and today we're actually doing a full prep. So I pushed back my cuticles. I'm going in with this needle bit. This is for the cuticle area. This is a cuticle, I call it a cuticle needle bit. I don't know what the actual term is called, but if you are looking for any drill bits that I use, they are always linked under my Amazon storefront, which is in the description box below. I currently have this on a speed of about 11 to 12,000 RPMs, and I am going in forward motion. When I have my nail drill in forward, I am going from right to left, and then once I am done doing the right to left motion on all 5 fingers, or all 10 in reality, I'm gonna put my my nail drill on reverse, and then I'm gonna go the opposite way, which will be from left to right. I do this to mainly just ensure that I am getting all of the dead skin, which is cuticle, off of my nail plate, and just to make sure that everything adheres correctly and we have a smooth finish to the nails, because that can and will prevent lifting. I usually do not do a full prep in my videos unless I am working on a client, but today I decided to, since this is a Gel X method, I want to show you guys exactly how to get them to stay on for a very long time and how to get the proper adhesion that you want. So we are going in with a sanding band, and I'm just cleaning off the rest of any dead skin, which is the cuticle, on my nail plate, as well as taking off the shine from my nail plate. Now I am having this on about a speed of 4,000, 5,000. 5,000 is the highest that I go when I am working on my natural nail, and it really depends on your nail drill, because some nail drills will go at a slower speed. Even if it's on, like, I can say to put it on 4,000 RPMs and your 4,000 may be like 1,000, you know what I'm saying? So just make sure that you do not go any higher than 5,000 if the speed is accurate. I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys get what I'm saying, because some drills go so fast where it's like, this cannot be 4,000 RPMs. And make sure that you have a nail drill that actually has the speed on it. The nail drills that do not have like exact speeds to where you can switch it around to the exact speed that you want are usually the cheaper nail drills, and those nail drills usually have either just a low speed or a super high speed, and I do not recommend those drills. So now we are going in with some cuticle nippers, and I have this in real time just to show you guys exactly what I do. I go up underneath my eponychium, and underneath the eponychium is where your cuticle lays. Your cuticle is dead skin. That's just another word for dead skin on the nail plate. Your cuticle is not actually the living skin. The living skin that you see right above where my cuticle nipper is called the eponychium, you guys. So that's stuff that you will learn in nail school if you are ever wondering. I think those are some good terms to learn, especially if you are working on other people. You will have to learn them, and you just want to be knowledgeable about what you're doing and what to clip off, what not to clip off. It's actually technically illegal to clip any living skin. So yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that you you learn in nail school that you would never know unless you actually go. But anyway, that is what we're doing here. And I left the first finger in slow-mo, well, real time. And then I'm going to speed up the rest of the fingers just so we do not take too much time in this video on prep, because this was supposed to be a short video, but I wanted to be very thorough in what I was doing and show you guys exactly how to prep the nails before you do a Gel X method. So I am using some, I think these are 2XL or 3XL full cover tips. These are my favorite full cover tips, you guys. I'm going ahead and I am wiping off my nails with alcohol. I am then going in with some Dynamic Nail Supply primer and dehydrator. Now, this one right here that I'm putting on the nails right now is supposed to be dehydrator, but I really feel like it was a primer and not a dehydrator. So I really do not know. It really didn't matter because I wiped my nails off with alcohol and that dehydrates my nail anyway. So yeah, and then I did another coat with the actual primer that it said. This is my typical steps of what I would do, but I did not use this step today. But if you are looking for the steps that I usually use, that is it. Then we are going in with some Bella Vena. This is by Double Dip 4-in-1 base coat. I use this for so many different things, but mainly I use it to do Gel X method. It just works perfect for me. Now, I do get some bubbles in this, and I just have not mastered how to avoid bubbles in my gel when I am doing Gel X method. I'm just not good at it, y'all. So, and I don't do Gel X method very often, but I did want to give you guys a quick, easy, do it yourself at home Halloween tutorial, because I know some people just like watching nail videos just for the fun of it and they don't actually know how to do nails. So this is for the girls that do not really know how to do nails and you still want to do something at home. All of these things you can find on Amazon. You can find the full cover tips. You can find some Gel X glue, or I don't know what they call it. I don't know what the gel to adhere your nails is called, honestly, but I will have some links in my Amazon storefront if you are looking for any. And right here, I was just showing you guys how I apply them. When I put the gel on my tip, sometimes I will put it on my finger first, and sometimes I will do it just like this, where I'm putting it directly on the tip and on the inside, and I only do it halfway. So technically this would cover only half of my nail, but once I press it down, it will completely cover my full nail. I hope that makes sense. I'm only putting the gel in the tip to where it would cover half, and then when I press it down, it covers it in its entirety. Now this one I did mess up on because I took my finger off, so I did have to do it again. However, when I am putting them on, I am pushing the actual tip into my cuticle area so that it looks flush to my skin. It looks like it's my actual nail. So I'm gonna show you guys like one more time in real time, and then I think I speed the rest of them up. But what I'm doing is, I'm gonna go ahead and clean off the sides right now, but what I'm doing is I'm taking this tip and I'm pressing it into my cuticle area and then pressing it down until the gel goes to the tip of my real nail. And then I'm going ahead and curing it, and this is how it comes out. So it looks very flush to my nail. It looks like it's my natural nail, and that's how I like it to look. The key is to press the nail tip into your cuticle area. Do not just lay it flat on the nail because it won't give it that natural look. And I do not have my flower lamp, so that is how I was curing them, just under my regular lamp, and I tilted it up sideways to go ahead and put the light on. And then I'm going ahead and I am clipping them down with my magnets and my nail clipper. You can also find that in my Amazon storefront. And then I'm going to go ahead and shape the nails up to my desired length and shape. I'm just going ahead and doing the typical square. That is what she had on her video. That's what she used. Of course, you can do it in a different way and use maybe stiletto tips or whatever you may choose. You can do whatever shape you want. Also, if you are just looking for a quick, easy 1, 2, 3 go type of press-ons or Gel X dupe method, I highly recommend BT Art Box. I do have a code in my description box below if you are looking for some money off. But those, I've done 2 videos on BT Art Box, I believe. And y'all, when I say the tips are very durable, like they're gel tips, but they are super like durable. You do not need extra base coat or gel polish to keep them sturdy. It's bomb. Like, I don't know, I really don't do too many Gel X methods or press-ons, but if I tell people, or if they ask me about press-ons or Gel X method that I can do at home, I always recommend BT Art Box because the tips are super sturdy and they don't give that plastic feel. And they're also, like, you can get them in different designs. So you can get them like French or pink. Like, they come in different designs to where you wouldn't have to really do anything except for put them on, maybe put a top coat on and go. They also have a really good gel that comes with it. I actually used it all using those press-ons. I've done them, I think I've put them on for a wedding, and I put them on twice to go out, the French tipped ones that I have, and they give you a ton. I think they give you like 500 pieces or something. So yeah, definitely worth it, definitely affordable, definitely an easy step if you are somebody who does nails at home and you want something super quick. So right now I'm going ahead and I'm taking my sanding band and I'm just blending the tip in even more than what it already was. Majority of them were already pretty much blended, so I did not have too much to do. I'm taking it underneath and just cleaning them up. And then I'm going to go ahead and buff off the shine on all of the nails. I'm going ahead and taking, I think this is a 80 grit buffer. And then after I do all the nails, I'm going ahead and smoothing them out with my other buffer that I did get from Shein that y'all know I love. I told y'all in the last video that I really love those pink buffers. They are so good and so cheap. And then I'm going to take some alcohol and I'm just wiping off the nails, getting all the dust off to get ready to apply some artwork. So you guys, I got this gel polish sent to me forever ago. Y'all know I was gone for like 4 or 5 months straight. So, and I was not really posting anything really in between those months. So I got so many like PR packages and so many things sent to me that I have not had time to push the videos out. So I still honestly have like 3 more packages to do with unboxings, and I just don't want to overwhelm you guys with videos of just unboxing after unboxing after unboxing. So I do try to space them out. But this is from a company called Nail Boo. They let me pick out one gel polish, and my mom really begged for a red. So I went ahead and got a red, which actually worked out perfectly for me because it was right before Halloween season, and you guys need a red, a orange, black. Like, those are the 3 main colors that you need for Halloween. So I did pick out a red, and it was actually the perfect red, and it was super pretty. When I do pick out reds, I go for more of a dark, like, what's the word, like a dark cherry red, I guess. But anyway, we're going ahead and we are using the base coat, and everything was good with the polishes. I did have an issue with the top coat, which y'all will see in a minute, but this base coat was bomb. It was super tacky. So I do know for sure that anything you apply to this base coat is going to stick and stay. I did not have a black from the company Nail Boo, so I did go ahead and take out my Perfect Black by Madam Glam, which is literally the perfect black, and it is so pigmented, so opaque, so it's always my go-to. Madam Glam is always my go-to for a white or a black. If you do not have Madam Glam's white or black, I promise you, you will not regret purchasing it. Those are my favorite. If it's not the white from Madam Glam, which is called the Perfect White, I will go to Valentino, which has a white that's literally the same. So both super great colors to have, and I think a white and a black is a must to have in your collection. Like, you always need those colors, especially white for Frenchies. Like, I have to really start stocking up on more white. And it's so funny because, like, when I used to get PR, or when I used to get, just companies trying to send me stuff, I used to never want top coats because I'm like, I already have enough top coats. But y'all, if you do other people's nails, you will realize how much you really need those extra top coats. Like, I go through so much top coat, it's ridiculous. And then top coat gets contaminated very easily. Like, it can be the slightest amount of pigment that gets into it, or the tiniest amount of chrome powder that mixes up with the top coat, and then you can't use it on certain sets because certain sets just cannot have any shimmer or any type of anything messing up with the design, so you have to open a whole new bottle of top coat. So I definitely appreciate, if anybody is wondering if you are ever planning to send me PR, I appreciate the top coats, you guys. Like, I love them so much. So thank you so very much for that. So in the picture that I showed you guys in the beginning, or that you've seen on the thumbnail probably too, I did this wrong. So I ended up having to just do a completely different design, which actually came out super cute. And I did this thumb off camera just to see how I want it to be done, and I'm going to show you guys the rest of it on camera. So we're using this color called Date Night by Nail Boo, and then we are mixing that color with some acrylic powder to make it a little thick. So this is what I was talking about the top coat. It was dysfunctional, y'all. Something was wrong with it. So there was barely any top coat in it. The top didn't even screw off or come off. So I just kind of threw that to the side, threw it away, and I went ahead and picked up my Kiara Sky No Wipe top coat. I love this top coat. It is so bomb and super shiny. Like, it's definitely my go-to. Other than iGel Beauty, I love iGel Beauty top coat as well. If you guys are looking for some top coats that I really like, those are the two that I have been going back and forth with. So I had a completely different idea in mind, you guys, when I was doing this finger. I said, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm not gonna keep all of the fingers the same as the thumb. I wanted the pointer and the pinky to be black with blood splatter on it. And y'all are gonna see just how messed up this design came out. It was not what I wanted, so I ended up taking the easy route at the end and putting stickers on it. But I kept the bloopers in here, y'all, so y'all could see just what I was doing and how messed up this was going. Like, I don't know what I was doing. Like, I had this envision of the nails being blood splatter, but I forgot that this was going on a black base, first of all. And I also forgot that the red that I'm using is very dark. It's not like a bright red. It's not like or maybe that is a cherry red. I don't know. It's not like a super bright red, if you know what I'm saying. It's more of a dark red, almost like close to almost being a burgundy. So it just was not doing what I wanted to do. So anyway, be careful when you are painting your nails black, you guys. I get super close to the cuticle. I'm pretty good with painting my nails, so I don't have too much issues. However, I do have a shaky hand, and if you have a shaky hand and you suck at painting nails, just be super careful, because black is so messy. Like, black is so messy, and it's so hard to get off once you cure it. It's hard to get off your skin even when it's not cured, so just be very, very careful. I am going ahead and I'm taking this brush. I'm going to take a little bit of acetone, and this is where the mess up part comes in, that I did not execute correctly or properly. I'm going ahead and I'm adding some of Date Night to my acetone. When you are doing this does work, you guys. It just didn't work for me because I put it on black. If you put it on a white top coat, like a white base, then it will work. But I did this all wrong. It just was not supposed to go on a black base, you guys. It wasn't working for me. So I mixed it up with my acetone, and the first things first, I had too much acetone. You should have more gel polish than acetone in your little dish. So that was number one. And then I took out some of the acetone, I poured some of it out, and then I went ahead and added some more of the red polish, and then I mixed it up again, and that did make it a little deeper red and it was a little thicker. So I was like, okay, boom, we got it. We got something going. Y'all, I got to flicking that brush and I was like, this is not it. Nothing is showing up. Like, nothing is showing up. I don't know what in my head I thought was going to show up, but it wasn't doing what I needed it to do. It just wasn't giving what I needed it to give.
Said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
So I said, hold up, I can fix this. I'm just going to tap it. I'm going to tap it and it's going to show up red. And it was a fail. I tried to dot it with a dotting tool, y'all. I tried to get the paint and make it deeper. Like, y'all, it was a mess.
Stop it. Get some help.
At this point, I needed help. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to wipe this off and we're going to put some stickers on it because, yeah, I was over it. Like, this is sped up. But y'all, in real time, I wasted so much time on that one nail and I made a mess on my desk. Like, I was just over it. So anyway, we went ahead and we got some stickers out my drawer. I haven't even touched these stickers since I got them. I got them forever ago from Shein, like about 2 years ago, you guys, and I just never used them. So these are glow in the dark stickers, and usually Halloween stickers are always glow in the dark. So I thought they were super cool. I will show a little snippet of how they glow in the dark right here. I had to go in my closet, y'all, because I did these nails during the day and I wanted to show you all how they glow. And I'm so crazy because I didn't get a video of them last night. I still have these nails on because that primer, y'all, works. Okay, so if you are wondering, Dynamic Nail Supply does have a primer, and so far so good. The nails are not coming off, and it's crazy because I actually put some cuticle oil on my nails after I did the primer, and I put matte top coat on, and they're still not coming off. So the primer did something, y'all. But anyway, I am going ahead and I'm just going to take you all through in real time the last two nails, and we're going to do them exactly how we did the thumbnail. So the first thing that I'm doing is just making a line and kind of outlining where I want the first black little box to be at the top of my nail. And it's super simple, y'all, like super easy. I do not have a steady hand, so don't worry about that. Just get a little cleanup brush maybe and some acetone on the side, and if you do have to clean anything up, then go ahead and do that. So I did just outline it first, and then I took my actual paintbrush, well, not a paintbrush, my actual brush from the nail polish, and just filled it in. If you have a smaller brush, then you can use that and just put some of the black polish on a little painting plate or whatever you call it, and you can use that. But I just went ahead and did it like this. It was simple. Anything I need to clean up, I just went ahead and cleaned up with my nail, or like I said, you can go ahead and get a detail brush and just clean it up with some acetone. So that is the first one, and you do not have to cure in between just because you're not using different colors, but if it makes you feel better, you can go ahead and cure that. And then we are going to go to the second line, and I am placing the first line right above where you see my natural nail be visible. I do not want my natural nail, the tip of my natural nail, to show through the false tip. So that is what I'm making this double line for. And then I'm going to fill it in to cover up that the part of the natural nail, the tip of my natural nail, if that makes sense. I hope you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about, but I just didn't want it to show through because it looked really tacky. And I do not clip my nails down just because I take my nails off after doing videos. However, if you are somebody who constantly wears Gel X method or tips for acrylic, I do highly, highly, highly recommend that you clip your natural nails down as short as they can go. Just because if your nails break and you have a huge like extension already from your natural nail, it's going to hurt even more usually. And I just feel like, I don't know, something about it. It just makes your nails stay on better when your nails are when your natural nail is shorter before you put a tip on or a false nail. So always make sure that your nails are clipped down. But if you are doing what I did, this is a way to cover up that tip of your natural nail. So like I said, this is a super easy design, something that you can easily do at home. There's literally nothing to it, you guys. All you need is some black polish, some tips or some full cover tips. You can get all of this stuff off Amazon. If you are looking for another black polish that you can get off Amazon, I do recommend Beetle's gel polishes. Model Ones is also a good brand to order a lot of gel polishes at once, but my go-to is usually Beetle's. They have a really great top coat as well that is also linked in my Amazon storefront. So definitely you're able to purchase all of this stuff off Amazon. If you have Prime, you can get it in 2 days and go ahead and do your nails at home. You do not need to go to a nail tech to get this done. Super easy, super simple. And yeah, so I'm just gonna let this play through and show you guys exactly how I get the rest of this look, and I'll come back in when we are doing the last finger with the little blood drips. So I'm going to go ahead and put the polish on my nail plate, and then my little, I don't know, art plate. I'll call it an art plate. And then we're going to add a little bit of clear acrylic to this. And this is just to stiffen it up. You do not have to do that step. I did it because I like I like for my gel polishes to kind of be a little stiffer when I'm doing like nail art, and that's just to make sure that it's staying where I want it to stay. I don't always do it. It really depends on the gel polish that I'm using, and honestly, I don't do too much nail art anyway, so this is just something that I really started doing, and I feel like it helps out a lot, especially if you have runnier gel polishes. Like if you don't have the best quality of gel polishes, I would recommend adding some clear acrylic to it, and that just makes it a little stiffer stiffer. If you've ever used like gel paints or gel pots, they are a little thicker in consistency, and that is what this is doing for you. So the more acrylic that you add, the stiffer the gel polish is going to get. I should say thicker, not stiffer. The thicker the gel polish will get. Drips are also super easy to do. You're literally just going to make a dot, pull it down, and then connect at the bottom. Like, that's literally all you have to do, you guys. Super easy, and they don't have to be neat. They don't have to be neat because they're drips. Like, what splash or drip of oil or paint do you ever see that's neat? So super easy. Like I said, definitely do it yourself at home. And we're just going to go ahead and top coat with some more Kiara Sky polish. And I'm also going to top coat underneath my nails. I'm doing this after I have cured the initial top coat, and then I'm going to put my nails back in the lamp with my hand facing upwards, so that the inside of it can cure. And this is just to get a super crystal clear look at the bottom of my nails. And yeah, that was all I did, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Happy Halloween. I love y'all so much. Mwah. Bye.